Okay, so we're going to look at El Dorado by Maiden off the Final Frontier. Let's play with the track and then we'll break down the riff. So there we go. Intro is pretty much like a crash ending, just in E minor. Lots of pick scrapes. All that type of thing. It's very similar to Wasted Years, that little run, for any Maiden fans out there. But again, it's fairly ad-lib and you can just on an E minor. Then the riff is the gallop. So palm muting, again you're resting your palm across the, just before your strings would kind of reach your bridge there. And gallop is always hard to do slow. It should be fairly instinctive, but it's... So it's 2 down, 1 up. It's basically that phrase repeated. You can do it slow and build it up in speed if you're just starting. And the important thing is to make sure it's muted, otherwise it's totally different and it'll be, and it's never gonna work, especially for the later next part of the riff. So you're ready to hit an E here. And that's basically E, G, so 3rd fret on the E string and 5th on the A. Just note on bar chords, sometimes I'll play them just like that, given your metal sign. It's very Tony Iommi, that, depending on what I'm playing. Or sometimes I will play like this if I want a little bit more clarity. I may go for that, and other times I will bar all my strings if I want a major or a minor type of affair. So it depends. For a lot of rock riffs like this, actually just hitting those 2 strings is more than enough. In fact, it gives it that bit of kick sometimes. Sometimes the 3 strings can maybe be a bit too much for it. But anyway. It's got a nice slide back off that A as well. You can't play it straight, but next bit is so to G, and then there's a D. I'm not playing the D here. I find it actually simpler and a bit more effective, contradicting what I said a second ago, just to play a D chord. Downstroke and then upstroke back to an E minor. So again, that's all about feel, this riff as well. And the tail is a G, so 3rd fret on your E and 5th on your D, and you're just moving back to the 2nd fret, leaving your small finger where it is. So all together. And the second time round, you're moving up to D here. So 5th fret on the A and 7th fret on the D, and it's the same pattern. Then back to the G as before. So it's a really nice tail. Try and get some vibrato on the 2nd. Sounds far cooler. Adrian Smith, I think, does that quite a lot. He always puts vibrato on chords rather than just playing it. I think it gives it a bit more character. It gives it a bit of class. And there you go. That is Dorado.